Hey, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Afro Cheta. Y'all don't forget to check us out on Patreon, on PayPal, and then also don't forget to, when you go to Ink Gaming, type in Team FTK 10 to get a 10% off bonus with your order. And appreciate y'all for watching. I hope y'all like the deck profile. Alright, to start off our deck profile, I run this Lair Darkness, by the way. 3 Liliths, because she's pretty good. She tributes herself or a dark monster I control to reveal 3 trap cards, and then my opponent chooses random, and I set that random card. I run 3 Warden. I like this card because I contribute my opponent's monster, and then either draw one or I could search for the 3000 Diablos. So he's pretty good. And then he can also be discarded to search for your field spell too. So it's like terraforming. I run 1 Diablos. Diablos is so good because he can't be targeted by your opponent's card effects or tributed by your opponent's card effects. Also, you could tribute him to place 1 card from your opponent's hand to the either bottom or top, but your opponent chooses. But it's still good because it's 3000 beater. Alright, down to the 1-ofs. I play 1 Armageddon just for the Foolish Burial. I run Graph because I run Tour Guide, and sometimes I want to Tour Guide into a good fiend. So I'll like Tour Guide into this, and then I can make my rank 3s and still have Graph the special summon Skarm. So when Skarm dies, I'll still get my end phase. And then I also run Farfa as well too. But I run Skarm because of the end phase effect. I can add back level 3 from my deck. And it just recurs plays for me for later on. I run Farfa because say if I ran out of those targets, or I have Dinomescus set, I could just discard this off of Dinomescus and banish 2 cards for that turn, which is good. I got the 1 Tour Guide for my level 3 targets in deck. I run 2 Scythes because obviously I run the Artifact Engine, and Scythe just says neither player can special summon from extra deck when it's special summoned or summoned on the field. I run 3 Lair of Darkness. This card is so good because it treats my opponent's monsters as if I controlled it, so they can't be like, oh, I chain effect, because tributes is cost. It's cost basically, and can't nothing resolve after it's already been taken off the field. But I run 1 Upstart and 1 Foolish Burial. Upstart is just for the extra card or whatever to thin out my deck, and then Foolish Burial is to send. Then I run 1 Dragon Shine. I run 2 Pot of Dualities. Pot of Dualities just to see the next card better is good. 3 enemy controllers. Enemy controllers just so good in this deck because you can tribute. Say if you're going against Thunder Dragons, you could just tribute off one of their Thunder Dragons like Colossus and take their Titan, and it's pretty good because then they wouldn't have any other plays. Or you could just switch them to defense. It works either way. I run 2 Battle Squad. Battle Squad says I contribute a monster I control and then target a card my opponent control and destroy it. It's a good blowout card because I contribute my opponent's monster and destroy 1 card they control, especially when the field spell is on the field. I run 2 Metalverse just to get to my field spell faster. I run 2 Trap Tricks just to set like Metaverse or any other copy of traps I have in here that can help me at that moment. And the good thing is I can activate it that turn. I run 2 Drownings because a lot of decks like to just attack direct. So if they do attack direct, I don't have to destroy them because some cards they stop themselves from being destroyed like Thunder Dragons or whatever. But I'd rather just send them back to the extra deck or the main deck, wherever they came from. I run 3 Dinomescus. This card is just so good, especially with the B8 engine. So I could just like discard one of the grabs, Banish, get grass effect, special summon, Scarm, and then go from there. That's pretty good. Then it comes out as a monster, so when I do activate a trap later on in the game, I'll have an extra monster to link with. 3 Sanctums. I like 3 Sanctums because if I'm going first, I can just shut my opponent out of the extra deck. And then if this card is popped, I can target 1 card on the field and destroy it. Then I don't run 3 Eradicators because sometimes I feel like it will be dead. Yeah, I contribute my opponent's monster off and have them, but you gotta remember I run Lilith, so I could just choose this out of the 3 cards I want and have them set it or whatnot. Alright, onto the Link extra deck. For Link, I got 1 Unicorn, 1 Nightmare Cerberus for special summon monsters and stuff like that. For the spell, I got Nightmare Phoenix. I got a Decode Talker, Space Insulator, just because it's generic and I could just link up. I got Underclock Taker just for like OTK plays. Target one of my monsters, reduce my opponent's monster by whatever attack that is. And for my rank 3s, I run 1 Break Sword, 1 DDD Stone King Darius, just to negate the opponent's monster and reduce his attack down to 0 by detaching 1. And then 1 Dante Burning Abyss, and then Nightmare Shark. And then I got this, just in case if the rank 8 play ever comes up, I'll just have it. I know I run 1 Diablos, but sometimes I play against Blue Eyes players and I'll take their monster and have a Diablos on field, and then I can just overlay for rank 8 play. I got 1 Tropological, 1 Akashic just to bounce stuff back, and then We Witches and Princess. And that's all I have for my extra deck. And I'm going to go to the side deck. I run 3 Gozen matches. Just for like Crusadia players or any deck that like has BA. BA is another good deck that this hurts. Then of course with the Gozens, I run Rivalry or Side Rivalry. I got 3 of the Prince tops in case if I'm just going second, I choose to go second. And this deck can also go second comfortably. Like, you don't have to always go first. You can go second and still break boards. But just in case if they have like skill drain or something like that that affects me, I could just special summon this, tribute it for cost, or tribute my opponent's monster. 2 Compulse, just for link heavy cards or decks, link heavy decks, you just bounce it back to the extra deck with no problems. 1 Imperial Order. I'm sorry, I chopped that name up. Imperial Order for Sky Striker players. 1 Terraforming, and then I side decked the second one, Eradicator Virus. But appreciate y'all for watching. I hope y'all like the deck profile. I'll try my best to come up with some more deck profiles for y'all. And this is your boy Chris signing out. Don't forget to like, leave a subscribe, and make sure y'all get that promo code Team FTK10 for in-game.